Hello Gemini, Laura Janelle here, Spiritual Warrior. I'm here doing your December 2020 reading. And this is a general read, so it won't resonate with everybody. So if it does not, check your other prominent signs in your chart and check out those readings as well. And again, this will be a general read, so take what fits, leave what doesn't, and don't get hung up on the gender of the cards like king and queen and, well, I'm a girl, like, why did the king come out, blah, blah, that doesn't matter. Every human has feminine and masculine energy within them, so don't get hung up on the actual gender of the cards. It's just about the energy. So let's get into it, Gemini. One more time, okay? All right. Okay, Gemini. Ooh, your overall energy for December, this is King of Water. King of Water is a very loving energy and supportive, but he tends to hold in his emotions and does not really communicate them. So, yeah. Also, I could be picking up on the energy of somebody you're dealing with, just so that you're aware. That's like a general part of the reading, but with this, it's kind of interesting because Gemini is the communicator, and the sign, or this card, excuse me, doesn't really express emotions very well. So here we go. So you got the Four of Water. This is a beautiful card. This is all about having confidence. This figure in the card has a very strong scar under his eye on his face, but he gazes into the mirror with love and self-confidence. And it's really about loving your flaws, and not really seeing them as flaws, just like different parts of you that make you an individual. And they're like cracks, but they're part of you, and still looking at them with love and acceptance. So this is accepting yourself, being confident in yourself, and really loving the different parts of you. Wow. And then you have, for your second card, this is the Hero. And I will clarify once I've gotten all the cards out. The Hero, this is an action-oriented energy. This is somebody who does things, could go two ways. It could be somebody who's a little bit more into their ego and they do things to help for like praise. But this, generally this is a person who helps because they want to and because they can. I'm getting a proud energy as I look at this card also, Gemini. Very proud, somebody who knows that they are strong. Wow. The next card out is the Ace of Water. I love the aces. Every ace represents a new beginning, and with the water card, this is like a new beginning in love, and it could be a new relationship, but it also could be a revival of love for yourself. Excuse me, because this is also about loving yourself and stepping into an energy of unconditional love for yourself. It's also about, and I know you probably can't really see this very well, but there's like a fountain coming out of his hands, and so also the Ace of Water sometimes represents um, allowing your emotions to come up and out and overflow out of you because there's a cleansing that is needed. That's actually kind of what I'm feeling the strongest with this card, but I'm going to keep going. It's almost like, I'm not going to say what I'm getting yet. I'm going to keep going and see what comes out, but I almost feel like this is for you, not necessarily a relationship, but we'll see how it goes. Wow. Queen of Water is next. Holy crud, Gemini. This is why I love doing cards, because I can't make this stuff up. You already have a bunch of water cards, King at the bottom, Queen just showed up, and maybe this is a relationship. The Queen of Water is very intuitive. She's very emotional, not afraid to show her emotions. Sometimes she could let them get maybe much, but she's pretty in tune with her emotional body and expressing them in a healthy way. She's also very intuitive. So this card sometimes is like saying, listen to your intuition, or just saying that this person is a very intuitive person here. Interesting. Okay. Next card. Wow. Gemini. This is definitely turning out to be a love reading. Two of Water here. This is like a soulmate card. This is a very strong, intimate bond. This is not just like somebody that you've been dating and maybe you like them, but you're not really sure. This is a real solid soul bond relationship. It's about intimacy and being able to share intimate moments with another. Oh my gosh. 10 of Water. Holy crud. This is Gemini. This is a really great card. In regular tarot, it's all about it's usually depicted by a family. You see a family there, but this is really about emotional contentment, feeling emotionally content in every aspect of your life, relationship, career, and with yourself. But mainly, yeah, when I see this card, I think like, real happiness and contentment. And, this doesn't show a family or anything, but in a regular deck, it is about love, on a general sense. Okay, so Seven of Earth. This is all about meditating. You see him here. He is out in nature, connecting, and he has his eyes closed there, and he's sitting in Indian style in a meditative pose. And this is all about going within and meditating and connecting to nature to really balance yourself. And it's interesting because it falls underneath the hero. The hero is a part of the fire suit. Um, in a regular deck, it's like the Knight of Wands, but this deck is different. This is like a healing deck, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And with it, it's interesting because he's got fire on his shoulders here, and it falls underneath the only other card here. Everything else is water. I feel a little sense of ego with the hero card, and with the meditation card falling underneath it, it's almost like ground that, temper that energy a little bit, maybe. Yeah, because maybe you're letting your like ego come out a little bit. Wow, okay, so next card out is Queen of Fire. This is a very strong energy. This is all about confident. She's confident. She is like a business owner. She's very independent. She's very charismatic. People look up to her and want to be with her or want to be her. This is somebody who's very confident in what they do, and they don't really look to outside forces to validate them inside. Next up is the Four of Earth, and this is all about continuous hard work. I don't know if you can see, my camera is a little cruddy, but he has some cracks, like one in his arm that he's bleeding from, and then a crack in his face, but he still stands there very strong. And this card is about continuing on, to keep going, and to lay that, brick by brick, slowly but surely keeping on whatever task is at hand. It's like not giving up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so for the last card for you, Gemini, we have Union. And I mean, this card to me, like sometimes it can be like a union of like your own energies coming into like masculine and feminine within yourself. But like for this, I kind of feel like maybe this is, because it's a love reading, it kind of, to me, it's symbolizing like a union between two people. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of what the book says for union, because when I read it, then I can kind of, it kind of jumps out to me like what the purpose, of the card is, because every card has multiple meanings. So the key word for this card here is wholeness, marriage, unity, connection, integration, harmony, alignment, and peace. And it symbolizes unity and wholeness, obviously. Represents our relationship with ourselves and our relationship with the world around us. Represents the harmony that arises when we are in alignment within and with both the seen and unseen worlds around us. So, with this card being here too, meditating, I feel like these are connected here. And maybe this is about aligning to your inner world. Just a moment. So in the present, and that's why I think this is why I was guided to read, in the present meaning of this card represents divine union, the marriage of male and female aspects within the self. Both the masculine and feminine principle resides within all that is and all that will be. So yeah, definitely. I feel like what this is saying basically is like center yourself, go within, connect to your true nature, and find this wholeness and this unity within yourself, and it's going to help whatever this connection is. Wow. There's just So I felt some wanting to flip in there. These cards need to salt back because they're sticking together a little bit. So let me try again. Okay. So we have another going within card. The King of Pentacles did want to flip, but it did not. And the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the clarifying deck. That's like feeling left out in the cold and alone and black. But the Hermit card showed up. I don't know if some of you are maybe dealing with a Virgo, because there is some earth energy here. Or you may be dealing with, that's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But with the Hermit is the Virgo card in the deck, but this card is about going within and using your own light to guide you to then discover more about yourself. So you have two queens in it. Wow. Gemini, this is definitely a love reading. I clarified the Ace of Water, and what you got was the Four of Wands. This is contentment. This is a happy home life. This is like the 1111 card in some, uh, some tarot readers like connect this to the 1111, which is about twin flame union. And if you don't know anything about twin flame union, I would Google that and look that up. But yeah, this is like contentment and a happy home life. Maybe not. Okay, so for Seven of Earth, the meditating card. Um, wow. Ah, sorry. Okay, so clarifying the Seven of Earth, which is the meditating card, go within and meditate. You got the Ace of Wands, and this is a card about action. This is an opportunity to take new action and to create for yourself. And I feel like it's, telling you, take the action of meditating because, oops, sorry, they fell like this, because there's a new opportunity here. This is the Page of Pentacles, and this is the Page of Pentacles brings a new opportunity for something, but it's what you make it. So, take action on this opportunity that's being given to you, this new opportunity in love, because this is the Two of Cups, so it's here twice. This is definitely a relationship reading for you, Gemini. Wow. So, it's really wanting you to, what this card is saying is, take the action to go within and meditate because there's like a new opportunity here for you. And I don't know why, but with this hero card here, I just feel like maybe some of you are a little bit on your high horse. I don't know. I tried to clarify and nothing came out for that one. But, there's definitely a relationship here for you, and there at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands, and this is conflict, or like a lot of energies coming in to cause conflict within you. But sometimes it could be like multiple. This could be multiple options for you. Maybe there's a lot of different options in terms of dating for you, Gemini. But what I'm seeing is like, listen to your intuition, and then you have meditate because there's a new opportunity for you to make something serious happen with your true counterpart, like your true twin flame or your soulmate, because the Two of Cups is like a soulmate card. Um, hmm. All right, now, okay, so basically, I feel like there is a wonderful relationship here for you, Gemini. you know, I'm being asked to try this again. So, okay. Wow, that one wanted to fly out. And I felt something else flip, but maybe not. Okay, here we go. Wow. Yeah, this just showed up at the bottom of the deck again, Gemini, so there's definitely some sort of conflict or battle, and I feel like it has something to do with this type of energy. I'm going to look up the hero so that I can see why it's here, because like I said before, if I can look at, like, go through the meanings, I see whatever it is that pops out so that I know. So, guardian, protector, savior, activist, honorable, integral, selfless, honest. Okay, so it represents someone we all admire for their noble qualities, their courage and willingness to champion and rescue the weak and vulnerable. Okay. So with the cards that came out for this, what I'm seeing now is somebody kind of sees you in this light. You know, modern day heroes believe in love and justice and commitment and honor. And maybe this is how somebody is seeing you, or maybe you need to drop the ego and the high horse and kind of step into that more. And when it appears in your reading, you're being asked to embrace the code, to act selflessly for the greater good. It's time to be the best person you can be and resist pettiness and behavior that makes you less than you could be. We cannot all perform heroic feats, nor are we all meant to. However, we can choose to hold ourselves to a higher standard and treat all those we meet with dignity, kindness, and compassion. So, like, what you got for this card is the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. And this is, you know, you now have 3 aces here, Gemini. So this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning in stability. And the Empress is like, she's very abundant. She's the highest of all the queens. And you have the Queen of Water and the Queen of Fire here. But she's mastered all of the energies of all the queens. And that makes her the Empress. The Empress, excuse me. And she is like abundant. She exudes love and compassion. And so with us being here with the hero, I feel like this is a new beginning for you to step into that energy more. And it could also mean for some of you that somebody sees you as this, as their new stable foundation, as this Empress, as like this hero to them. And maybe it's because of this confidence that you exude, you know, even though you have flaws, you still love yourself and you're still very confident. And somebody sees you in this light, definitely, for sure. So, that is what I'm going to leave you with today, Gemini, for the month of December. And this is a really beautiful reading. I have not had one like this for the other signs that I've done yet. So, this is really, really beautiful. Whatever it is that, you know, maybe you have multiple people that you can choose. If that is your situation, I would say definitely go within. And I was going to end it, and now I'm being asked to clarify another card. So just a moment. Wow. Okay. So, you got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is, wow. Okay, lots coming in. So you have the High Priestess, who is, you know, higher than the Empress. She's very knowledgeable, has lots of wisdom, listens to her intuition. Then you have the Queen of Swords. So now you have three queens, the Empress and the High Priestess. There's a lot of feminine energy here. This is somebody who, the Queen of Swords cuts out anything that does not work for her and basically does not allow her emotions to override her decision making. She's a little bit logical, but she basically just cuts out, you know, anything that no longer works. So I feel like what that is basically saying for the Two of Water is like, listen to your intuition. Sorry, can't grab these. Listen to your intuition and cut away what doesn't serve you. And for those of you who have multiple options of people to choose from, this is like, go within and listen and make the decision and cut away what is not, you know what's right for you. So, okay. Now, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there and just say overall, there's a new beginning in love for you, the availability of it. And a lot of what this is saying is to ground yourself and meditate and listen to your own intuition to make that decision. Because when you meditate and you keep going and you go within to find your own light here, that's when the union between the masculine and feminine happens. And when we can balance this within ourselves, then our divine partner comes through. So I'm going to leave it there. I swear I'm going to leave it there this time, Gemini. I hope this was helpful. And if this was not your story or your situation, please check your other prominent signs in your birth chart and check out those readings as well. And let me know in the comments below if it resonated, if it didn't, how this went for you. And I will see you in January, Gemini. Take care.